Welcome everyone to the kitchen. Pork tacos are really very easy to put together, but it's the salsa that's going to make this. And today is a roasted pepper salsa, which is so easy to do. I've taken some bell peppers over here, and you can see I have my griddle here, and I've just roasted them, as you can see, on the grill until they are tender and nice and charred. That's going to give me a really great flavor. Take a look at those again. You turn one of those over, you can see that. You see it's nice and charred and has this wonderful flavor. And the reason we're going to do that is once again, to caramelize those sugars. Remember that whole reoccurring theme that I've talked about? And to cook that pepper so it's nice and soft on there. Then what I've done is I've added them into a blender. Now this is something that I was doing when I was sitting here going, I don't want to chop up those tomatoes or anything like that. I'm going to blend it. So I'm really kind of becoming a fan of blended salsas, of which I have the tomatoes, I have some pickled jalapenos. I prefer pickled jalapenos just because they work for me. If not, grill that jalapeno on the griddle so that it's nice and charred when you add it into there. I have some onions, cilantro, and the seasonings in there. And you can season that really to taste. Now, my biggest advice is do not forget the lid on that blender, and do not walk away from that blender when it's running, because you need to hold that lid down. Now, luckily, when I put the hood down on this one, it actually has a little mechanism that keeps that in place. And then I'm just going to blend that up. I've added a little bit of water to it to help get it moving along there. I'll season it with some salt to taste, and voila. There is our blended salsa. This is what we're going to be using over here to cook the pork in so that we have a nice tasty pork. I actually have some shredded pork left over from some things that I was doing, and I'm going to use that. Otherwise, you would thinly slice up that pork and add it right into here. Guys, when we come back, we'll finish it up. It's an amazing pork taco with roasted pepper salsa when I come back.
All right, sounds good. Can't wait to try it.
You're not staying for lunch today.
Oh, I'm staying for lunch today.
Oh, okay.
And I'm taking your sharing.
All right, we have a lot more.
The kitchen. Hey, Chef, we can smell that from out here.
Can you smell it out there? It smells great here in the kitchen, that's for sure. I love having people come in and saying, oh my word, that smells so amazing. So let's finish this up here. Now, I've toasted off the tortilla shells here, the corn tortillas. We're going to put those there. And then what I'm going to do is talk a little bit about reduction, because I've said in the past that, you know, by caramelizing meats or onions and things, you're concentrating flavors. You're making it more flavorful. Reduction is another tool in your arsenal in the kitchen of bringing out flavor. And so by doing a reduction, I'm going to concentrate those flavors so that I have more abundant deliciousness, I guess, for lack of another word. So I'll put some of that shredded pork on there. Let's put one more on there. There we go. And then you can literally build these however your little heart desires. And so what I like to do, once I get that on there, is take some cheese, spread some cheese on there, and put some avocados on there. There we go, there's some cheese. Let's put some avocado and sour cream. Here's some sour cream. Sour cream, actually, not only does it taste really good on these, but the lactic acid in there helps to mellow the heat from the peppers. So if you have really hot food, it's best that you have milk with it, because that'll help actually reduce that heat in your mouth. Isn't that fun chemistry? I love chemistry. So there's some yummy avocado on there. You can add some salsa on there that we made earlier, of which I have some salsa and chips here with our roasted pepper salsa, and there we have it. I'll take a little bit of that salsa, put some on top, and voila, we have the best pork tacos with a roasted pepper salsa. It's on KUTV.com. You can go there. You can also go to my website, cookingwithchefbryan.com, and grab it. Oh, what a great idea for dinner, and I know somebody's going to be loving lunch today.
Yeah. Save some for Lindsay and I. Ron?
Oh, I'll save some for Ron. How's that?
Chef. Betrayal.
I have an in with Chef Bryan. I guess you don't know that.